Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on YouTube. Today, I have a tutorial on how to make a word cloud card. So stay tuned. I'm going to be using the Stamps of Life Stamp and Die Hard Club of the Month, and this month it is called Unicorn Sparkles. If you're not already a member of the Stamp and Die Hard Club, you can use my coupon code MelissaM, and that will earn you 500 extra bonus points. Now, I've already used my stamp and made lots and lots of cards. I love the stamp this month. This is the Unicorn Sparkles, and there's some cute sentiments. Magical hugs, you're unique, always sparkle, sparkle more, worry less, you make my heart sparkle, and believe in magic. Then there's this add-on set called Unicorn Sparkles 2. It has Our Friendship is Pure Magic, a Unicorn Hello, and You Make Life Sparkle and Shine. And then there's also this one, which is the Unicorn Sayings with lots of different sentiments that coordinate very well. There's this is the magical background. I just love everything this month. Something about this set reminds me of like the My Little Ponies that I used to play with as a kid. And so it's just kind of nostalgic. Now we are going to be using the stencils that you can purchase. And I love the Stamps of Life stencils. So if you're not one that likes to get out your markers, the Stamps of Life offers these stencils, which you can lay them down on your stamped image and color them up. So that's what we're going to do today. I have out my glass mat here so I don't get my desk inky. And then I also have a grip mat on my glass mat. So it's gripping not only my stamped image, but it's also holding my stencil in place. So I've pulled out a few colors that I think I want to use. So first I have the Lemonade. Now this first stencil I'm using, this one is going to cover and color most of the body, so I wanted it to be a lighter color. So I'm using this Lemonade ink and I'm just going to ink that up. It's very easy to use. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but what it is you can use you can see the image. It's kind of like etched into the stencil, so you just line that up exactly. So now I'm going to find the image that looks just like the one I have, and I'm going to line it up. And this time we're going to color in the heart and then the little hooves and then a few strands of the hair. So for this one, I am going to place a piece of the Better Than Washi tape along the bottom. It kind of overlaps with the other stencil. Now, if you see a shadow, that's my kitty Pepper coming to help me craft today. So you will see a paw jump in here and there while I'm making this video. So for this one, this one wasn't all of that. This was just a few strands of hair. So I used Orchid. And now I'm looking for the next stencil. So it's not on this piece, it's on the next one. So I'm going to grab it out. And this one you can see does the heart, the hooves, and some more strands of the hair. So I'm going to line this one up, and for this one, I'm going to bring in the color Cherry. And so let me go ahead and get this one lined up. You just take your time and make sure that you're lining up the image. So I'll get that one lined up. And now I'll bring in my Cherry ink, and then we'll ink this one up. There's Pepper trying to ink his paw. He's such a good helper. All right, so I have this one inked up, and that's super cute. So it's just 3 stencils to color this one in. Now, there is a stencil for the other unicorns as well, but I'm just showing you the one today on camera. So now I'm going to bring out the coordinating dies. So let me find the dies here, and we'll use the Better Than Washi tape, and we'll place that over and hold our die in place. So I've got my die here. Let me add a little strip of washi, and then I'll take it over to my die cutting machine and we will get this image cut out. So let me go ahead and place this on here. You can use any color combination that you choose. So just imagine all the possibilities and all the different unicorns, and you saw how fast that I colored that up. All right, so I have that cut out, and now we're going to make a word cloud card. So if you've been following the Stamps of Life, you know Sheila is famous for creating her word cloud, so I thought I would share one with you today. Now, when I make my word clouds, I like to use a stamp positioning tool. I find that it makes it a little easier. I'm sure you could make it without the stamp positioner, but with a stamp positioner, you're able to kind of move all of the stamps around, get them in place, see how they all line up, and then you can just do one time inking the image. Now, once you get the words all where you'd like them, you can also make multiples of these. So you just put another piece of cardstock in and just keep stamping away. I'm just making one today. And then once we get the words in place, after we stamp these, we can use what I call filler stamps to fill in the additional images or the blank spots where a word didn't fit. So on these unicorns, there's several different options. We've got little hearts. So we've got a trio of hearts on the Unicorn Sparkles 2, and then there's a solid heart and an open heart. And then on the Unicorn Sayings, there's a little small unicorn and also a filled-in heart. And then on the Unicorn Sparkles, there's 2 different sparkle stamps and a tiny unicorn. So those are ones that I'm going to fill in after I get these in place. Now, I like to mix and match and turn my sayings different directions. Usually the ones in the center I have as like the largest words that I want people to see, and those are facing this direction or going up and down. And then the other words along the outsides, I like to move those so you would read those the other direction. I don't know, that's kind of hard to explain, but you can see here with my examples of how I have that. And then I've got a couple open spaces, and that's where I'll place those filler stamps. So I'll go ahead and get this inked up. And I'm going to use the Forever Black ink. I'll ink this up, close the MISTI door, and then give it a good press. So this is my first time adding my little grip mat inside my MISTI. This is the smaller one. So I don't know if I had like a little bubble on it. And that's why it's kind of hard to get all the ink to come through. So I brought in my little tool there that helps me get an even pressure. And so I'll ink this up again and then close the MISTI door and we'll get this stamped. But isn't that cute? So you can see all the different sentiments, and it's not meant for you to read all of them, just some of them. And then we're going to place our unicorn right on top of these right on top of these words, and we're going to create a card. So let's see here. So I'm going to bring in the candy ink, and this is kind of a lighter ink. So it's hard to see on camera, but I have the little sparkles here that I'm adding. And then you'll notice off to the left of my screen, I used that scallop die, and I went ahead and cut that out of the cherry cardstock. My white cardstock I pre-cut using the stitched dot rectangle set. So now I will glue the stitched dot word cloud art onto the cherry cardstock. And then we'll place both of these on the card base. I do want to add a little bit of foam on the back of my unicorn. I didn't get that quite lined up, so I'm going to do that again. So let me go ahead and line that up. And then now I just got to decide where I want to place my unicorn. Now, when I was doing my word art, I could have maybe placed my unicorn on here to see where it would look best, and then place the words around that, having some behind it. But I didn't do that. So now I think I want to place my unicorn kind of where the more blank spot is. So yeah, I like that. So I'm going to place my unicorn here. So let me get a little bit of the foam. I like the Stamps of Life foam. It has adhesive on both sides and it's a good thickness. It's probably maybe a 2 millimeter in thickness. So we'll place him on here. And then the next thing to do is just place this on a card base. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And leave me a comment down below. Have you ever made a word art card? Are you a fan of these? Or word cloud, I guess they're called. I really like them. I always admire Sheila's cards when she makes these, and it really inspired me to create today's card. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!